This is Hungover Handwright, and this is the UFC Fight Night Holm versus Bueno Silva breakdown show, predictions, betting, all that good stuff. This card, I'm going to be brutally honest, this is probably one of the weakest main cards in recent memory, maybe of all time.
Yeah, it's
no names,
but
hardly.
I do think that we're going to see some people get finished in this main card at least.
Agreed.
So let's start it off. Terrance McKinney versus Nazim Sadykhov. Terrance McKinney, nicknames T-Rex, 13-5, fighting out of Spokane, Washington.
Coming off of a
28 years old, coming off of a
not good
knockout. Yeah.
Bad performance. Nazim Sadykhov, the Black Wolf, 8-1. He's from Azerbaijan, fighting out of Brooklyn. Trains with Sarah Aljo. 29 years old. Both 5'10". What do you guys think, Chad?
This Nazim guy, I watched a fight of his against that Evan Elder, who's on the same card. He ended up knocking him out or TKOing him in the third round, I think.
It's a cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's scrappy, that's for sure. But what kind of T-Rex are we gonna get?
That's the question.
Which one are we gonna get? The guy who's got the long range and can show pretty dang crisp boxing and stuff. But I mean, if he comes out like he did last time,
he's good when he's the hammer.
Yeah.
When he's going forward,
right.
And
when he's dictating it, he's pretty dangerous.
Sometimes he gets really wild.
He's only been to the third round once,
and that's a problem too.
Right.
Yeah.
No, what do you got?
Terrance, he had Drew Dober really fucked up a couple times when they fought, but he got stopped. Knee to the body, finished off with punches.
Quick tap.
I don't know if he,
or was it a sub?
No, I think it was TKO. Just punches on top,
yeah.
And then he got flying kneed by what's his name?
Bonfim.
Yeah, Bonfim.
And that was the big problem there. Was he was getting backed up to the fence.
It was they were both exchanging back and forth.
Yeah,
but then that knee just
Terrance got tired, and it's like he got.
I literally got
in his head like that. He's like, oh shit. I'm like, nah, this isn't going my way.
Right. Once he's one of those guys, I think. Once it's kind of iffy, he's like, oh well, fuck.
He did say that I guess, I don't know if it was fight week or the week before, but like really close to the fight, he got poked really bad by one of his sparring partners, and he said he was seeing double in one eye. So that he was saying that's why because he was like doing this and doing like all kinds of crazy movements and shit, and he said that's why. And he also moved to Texas to train with Kevin Holland and Travis Lutter. I don't know if that matters at all.
I've heard Travis Lutter's a really good coach.
Yeah. The thing is, he only got like, at least off the top of my head, I mean, Kevin Holland's all I can think of. Like, who else is out there?
That's a good point. Nazim, though, I don't think he's kind of – he looked good everywhere to me. Like, he's not, like, really good at one thing. He's kind of good everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's had the Contender Series fight and then one after that.
The debut, yeah.
So it's still kind of early for me with him. We haven't seen enough.
With Sadykhov, really good takedown defense.
Yes.
Like, Evan Elder got him down once, I think, but he got right back up.
Yeah.
And he just seems to really heavy hips, kind of good at even when he was throwing punches, when Elder would shoot underneath, he would just slam his head right into the canvas, right into the mat, and pop up.
No, he's quick too. Yeah.
McKinney is actually an underrated wrestler. He was a JUCO guy, but it was like top 3 JUCO school in the country.
He's athletic as fuck.
So he's like a pretty solid wrestler, but I don't think he's going to be able to take Sadykhov down, and especially if he's thinking like, okay, if I'm wrestling this guy for 2 rounds, third round I'm going to be tired as fuck.
He's literally only been in the third round once. So I think he won by decision maybe. This is like a regional circuit fight, but
and Sadykhov, to me, it's a little worrisome, his striking defense.
Yeah.
He gets clipped quite a bit, but he has no problem with any of it. When Elder would hit him really hard,
he had a pretty dang good chin.
He didn't give a shit, and then every time he hit Elder hard, Elder was wobbling around.
Yeah.
So
if it turns into a dogfight, I think he's going to win.
Yeah, I like Sadykhov. I think there's no props out. We're recording this on a Saturday. No props out. The odds are, I believe, minus 150 for Sadykhov.
I'm taking him.
I don't hate that.
I don't either.
But
T-Rex could sneak something in there.
He could, and that's
put him away.
For me, I'm actually more interested in the fight does not go the distance prop. If that's a good price, I might look at that, and I would actually probably bet this live. Like, if you're a live bettor out there, if the first round ends and nobody's on the floor, bet Sadykhov.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's what I would probably do. Mm-hmm. Especially if Terrance has a good first round, throws a lot of punches, maybe even wrestles, then you probably get a good price on Sadykhov, and Terrance is going to get tired. And I don't think Sadykhov will.
No.
Anything else on that? You guys got any opinion on any props? Sadykhov by TKO, Sadykhov in the third?
I think if it does go past the first round, I think Sadykhov's going to finish this guy.
Mm-hmm. I could see that, maybe mid-late third round.
Yeah. Because he's got a tank on him, too.
Yeah. And Elder tried to wrestle him, too. Like, he tried to kind of wear him out, but... Ready to move on?
Yeah. Let's see what we got here.
Ottman Azaitar versus Francisco Prado.
I like Prado.
Do you?
I do.
Azaitar,
he's young as fuck.
Yeah.
He's 21 years. Go ahead and do the...
Yeah, Azaitar, bulldozer, 13-1, born in Morocco, trains in Germany, 33 years old. Prado, out of Argentina, 11-1, 21 years old. 5'11" for Prado, 5'8" for Azaitar.
Here's what's going to happen in this fight. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Ottman is chinny as fuck.
Yes.
He is chinny.
Yep.
And guess what Prado does? Throws fucking looping-ass hard punches from everywhere.
I think I watched like 4 of his fights.
Dude.
Including Samurai Fight House or whatever the fuck it was.
Fucking cracks.
And I don't think he threw one straight punch.
No.
in all 4 of those fights.
No, but he knocks people the hell out.
Yeah.
I got Prado by knockout all day.
Oh,
really?
Prado's last fight was he lost.
Short notice against
Malarkey.
He took Malarkey
the
3-round decision.
The ghoul-looking
in
thing.
Perth.
Yeah. He took him to a 3-round, probably short notice. I don't know that. Probably short notice. UFC debut in the guy's home country.
Yeah.
Took him 3 rounds. That's insane.
He looked a little...
And he's only 21.
He looked a little, like, hesitant to me in that fight. Obviously, you're 21 years old. You're fighting in
Young as
Perth.
shit.
Debut.
Yeah.
Butterflies.
KO by... He's going to knock out Ottman in a wild exchange. Take that shit to the bank.
Ottman, he does get dropped. I think I watched 3 or 4 of his. He got dropped in every one.
Yes.
And he got killed by Frivola's last time.
Yes.
So...
And he is reckless, too, dude. Like,
Yes.
he just goes in there and swings.
Okay, so before we get to the odds, he's the guy who...
Another weird thing. Go ahead.
Snuck, like, in Fight Island, the guy, like, climbed up the hotel with a bag of potatoes and shit, and he got kicked out of the UFC. That was him. That was Azaitar.
He was the guy that actually did it.
No. He was the guy who they were sneaking potatoes to, or whatever. And he got pulled from the card.
I forgot about that.
Now, I haven't confirmed this, but I'm pretty sure I heard at one point that he's actually like some sort of like prince or something, like Moroccan, like royal family or some shit. Like his family's loaded.
Hold on, yeah. So he got knocked out by Frivola. Before that, he had a 2-year break.
Yeah,
I didn't see why, but
yeah, I don't know why either exactly.
He was pretty active, and then just a random 2-year break, and then he got slept by Frivola.
I think,
and now he's got this 21-year-old.
Although the Frivola fight did not last very long, I think he kind of looked a little maybe like the timing was a little off.
Yeah,
like there was a couple exchanges where he kind of was like a little hesitant to go, but I don't know. Chad, you got anything
on him other than he graduated high school with a 1.9 GPA?
Who did?
Ottman.
1.9?
Yeah.
How's that possible?
He went to some school, like some Islamic school that got shut down. It was like for some, big controversial school.
Right.
It got shut down, and then he went to a different school, some academy.
Yeah.
And I guess the language barrier because it was an all Arabic school, and he's German, He's from Germany.
From Morocco.
Or yeah, but he's it says he's from Cologne,
Lives in Germany.
or whatever. But it's being taught in German, so they didn't try to teach him Arabic or some shit.
So it's not necessarily because he's dumb.
Yeah, I'm assuming, but still, like, dang, like, let's help the guy learn some shit.
Again, I'm pretty sure he's like part of some royal family or some shit. So he's probably like, I don't really care about high school
I don't think
either. But Prado minus 130, Azaitar plus 110.
I like Prado all day.
I think I'm going the other way.
You're gonna take Ottman.
I think so.
Why? How? Why?
I just think Prado is a little too green for me. I think he throws big hooks, doesn't land very many of them.
He's gonna land on Ottman.
He might,
and he's gonna go down.
Ottman gets hurt a lot. I'm not like confident, but especially with like to me, it's like fairly even, and Ottman's the underdog, so he's plus 110 now. I don't think I'm probably gonna bet. This is another one that I'd probably bet inside the distance, like fight ends inside the distance.
Oh yeah,
prop.
I think so too.
It'll probably be like
either
minus something, but
yeah.
I'd probably still look at it honestly.
Yeah, I'd bet on that for sure.
But if I had to pick a money line side, I'm going. It's like dog or pass for me, honestly.
Yeah.
Prado, he's just not. He doesn't have a real refined skill set yet, which he obviously can get a lot better. He's super young, but
Prado, bet on Prado.
But if Prado knocks Azaitar out, Azaitar's probably gone. They're probably cutting him. I mean, that's 2 knockouts in a row.
His last one was his first. He's 2-1 in the UFC. So that would be 2 straight knockouts. It'd be 2-2, two straight knockouts.
No, well, the UFC's weird about that. Sometimes you could.
If they like him, then
they'll keep him.
He could get knocked out 8 more times in a row.
Yeah, Sam Alvey. Anything else, Chad? You got any opinion on the odds there?
Honestly, this one was like a kind of like you, I might pass just on it because one, I don't know a whole lot about Prado other than, he throws some.
Dude, he wings some
he
fucking
throws some shit.
And I haven't even his regional stuff. There wasn't a whole lot of grappling in any of it, so it's like I don't know.
Thing. You don't really know how he is in that aspect of it, but.
All right, Norma Dumont versus Chelsea Chandler. Norma Dumont, the immortal, 9-2 out of Brazil, 32 years old, 5'7".
5-2 in the UFC.
Yeah, Chelsea Chandler, 5-1, no nickname, super lame. Fighting out of Stockton, California.
She does not look like she is from Stockton, California.
29 years old, 5'8".
I would have never have guessed that.
No, I guess she trains at like Cesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay, so for Norma, all of her fights are decisions besides her knockout loss to Megan Anderson.
Yeah.
Every single one, win, loss, everything is a fucking decision.
She's extremely low volume.
She is, but...
Dump truck.
I forgot I put this. Huh?
Dump truck.
Lorisenko claims she is driving a dump truck.
Yeah. Her fucking legs, like thighs and calves are this big around.
Thick as fuck.
Yeah. Low key hot.
She looks comfy on the feet though. She did look super comfortable. Even against Megan before she got knocked out. She looked like real kind of, like fluid. Like even though she's low volume, she didn't look weird on her feet. She can switch stances real nice. Good low kicks. She had some kind of like slick little trips from what I saw. And once she got on top, she stayed there and actually had like good like top pressure and looked good. But Chandler, man, what is she, 5? What's her record?
5-1.
And her career is 4 years long. That's 6 fights over 4 years.
Wow. Yeah, that's...
Wow.
She from what I saw, is a decent grappler when she's the one, like she just clinched, pushed up against the fence. Yeah. Heavy on top, but her striking is just not. It's not there.
Good.
It looks like you took somebody who's never trained anything, and you maybe like put them through like 2 months of classes in Orthodox, and then you said, okay, now you're gonna fight in Southpaw.
Well, she that's the thing. It's so weird. She trained at Tiger Muay Thai.
Really? I didn't know that.
She went there, and then she also trained at Nick Diaz's academy.
Also, only her second fight in the UFC compared to Dumont, who's fucking 5-2.
And Chelsea fought a can. I mean,
I think
she beat her ass, but
I think it's too much too soon for Chandler. I think she's going to get absolutely worked.
The thing I'm really worried about is Norma is just perfectly content throwing 3 leg kicks and 2 punches in the whole round. If you let her, every round.
I think the only shot in hell Chandler has is somehow managing to get it to the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it.
I think she's gonna come forward.
Yes.
She
said it in an interview.
And that's what every fight I watch her, she grabs a hold of the clinch and puts him up against the fence and tries to work from there.
Yeah. Norma's got like a pretty nice like step back, like out of orthodox. She'll like just do like a little step back and then like a kind of a chopping right hand over the top.
Yeah.
I think she's much more technical.
Do we got height and weight on here?
Height's 5'7" and 5'8". They're big, tall.
I didn't realize
chicks.
Chandler was that
They're
tall.
fighting at 45.
Right.
But I don't know. Like
What's
odds? Yeah. Chandler's plus 123, and that's kind of the only reason I would like pick her. Is because I just wonder Norma like having to back up and getting pressured a lot. I don't know. I wouldn't bet.
She's out.
I would not bet Norma minus 143 personally, because I'm just really worried about her getting pressured a lot and being super uncomfortable with it.
I don't see it.
And how does she take them big tree trunks with her moving backwards? Like she's gonna be, she's gonna have a hard time getting out of the way.
I don't see it happening for Chelsea.
Yeah.
I mean, she's gonna have to pray to God she drags her to the ground somehow, because if she can't, she's fucked.
Yeah, and it's gonna have to be the only success I see her having is getting her to the cage, pressuring her, getting on top, and just.
But freaking Dumont's got that big dumper.
She does.
I mean, Laura Sanko even said so.
Like from here up, she looks like a different person. Right. Like she looks like a really cute straw weight, and then waist down is like a fucking Gabby Garcia type thing. But
I like Norma.
I mean, I think.
Boom.
I think probably Norma by decision if you're betting a prop, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Norma by decision.
Well,
or this fight goes to decision.
Norma's every fight other than her one knockout loss has been a decision. Every single fight.
Yeah, and this girl's not head kicking her. Didn't Megan Anderson?
It was a punch.
Was it?
Yeah, right hand.
Well, this also, she's not. Chelsea Chandler's not 6'4".
It sat her the fuck down, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
She don't have to worry about that this fight, though.
I'm staying away from this one unless there's a half decent price on anything about a decision.
Right. Which there probably won't be.
No, it's going to be like minus 200.
Yeah.
This one I'm actually interested in a lot. Oh, wait. No, not this one. We'll do this one first. This one I'm not interested in very much. Yeah, Walt Harris versus Josh Parisian. God, the big ticket, Walt Harris, 13-10. Lost 3 in a row. He's from Alabama, but he's fighting out of, obviously, well, this says top team, but he trains with Jones.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is up to date or not. He's 40 years old now, 6'5".
God, he's a big boy.
Josh Parisian, 15-6. He's literally...
Wait, Walt Harris is 6'5"?
I guess, according to this. Parisian's literally lose, win, lose, win, lose.
That's how it actually has gone for him?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Fighting out of Michigan, 34 years old, 6'4".
Damn, Walt was 3 straight losses, though.
He fought in 2 years.
Yeah.
Who?
Walt.
His last fall was where he got finished by Tibera.
Yeah. He just, I mean, it's kind of typical in that one. He
kind
of put the hammer on him early and then ran out of gas and got put on his back. And
I really don't know how I see this one going.
Me neither. I mean, I guess we can go odds first. Walt's minus 200. No shot in hell that I'm putting money on minus 200 Walt Harris.
No.
I'm surprised it's that favorable for him.
And it actually, I don't think it...
They have no faith in Josh.
Well, it actually started minus 255. It came down a little bit. I mean...
I figured it'd be...
For me, Parisian is just not good. Like, UFC standards not good.
Get his record real quick.
I think he's literally one of the worst heavyweights in the UFC right now.
God, that bad?
In my opinion.
Okay, so...
I mean, he lost to Jamal Pogues, who was debuting last time out.
Lost to Parker Porter.
Yeah. Well, everyone does, man. Parker Porter's the shit.
He's been in the UFC for a while, though.
Yeah, no. And he had I think he
was
on Contender Series, I think.
And lost.
And then he was on the Ultimate Fighter, lost. And they still brought him back.
Lost to Ocho Cinco.
Where do you see that?
Mr. Chad Johnson up there.
Oh.
I mean, I watched the Pogues fight, and he's just like
punches from Mount.
He's very unathletic, and obviously talking about Parisian, unathletic, and he kind of he likes to like dip his head up and the side a lot, and like no hands up, nothing, and he just does not hit that hard.
The more we talk about this, I like Walt.
I'm picking Walt. I don't think Parisian's got like this wrestling game that can put Walt down early, at least. Now, if he just takes a beating till like the third, and Walt hasn't gotten him out of there, then I could just see him quitting. So that's why I'm not betting on Walt, but I'm going to pick Walt to win.
Yeah, same. Let's go Walt.
2 years out.
Fight.
He's well rested.
Yeah.
Fight ends inside the distance is going to be minus 300. So you don't even have to look at that.
Yeah.
But if you want, you can try to go Walt by KO, but that's probably not going to be great odds either.
But that's just one of those two where what Walt are we going to get?
I know.
You know, we're going to get the sluggish
40 years
looking.
old.
Yeah, I know. He's old.
I didn't realize he was 6'5".
He's a big dude.
Because I know Parisian's tall as shit too, but damn. I like Walt. Let's go big ticket.
Yeah, Parisian's hittable. Walt has hammers.
Yeah.
Okay, now this one I'm actually interested in. Albert Duraev versus Yong Park. Duraev, 16-4, fighting out of Russia. Well, born in Russia, but he actually trains in Vegas. And the gym says Burkett FC. I'm assuming
not
that's
going to lie.
a Russian gym, but
I forgot this was a fight on the card. I thought it went from Walt to Holm.
no, that's
I forgot this fight even existed.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Fuck.
34 years old for Duraev, 5'11". The Iron Turtle.
Who did we watch him fight recently?
The Iron Turtle?
Yeah.
Eric Anders?
Maybe?
That was
a couple fights ago, maybe.
Because in May of 21.
Oh, shit. 16-5. I'll
His
look.
last fight was
the Iron Turtle.
Out of South Korea.
Tululin.
Oh, yeah. He beat the shit out of him.
Tululin.
He had him blood. He had 6 cuts on that guy.
Yeah, he subbed him in the first.
That guy did not know what to do off his back.
He beat Joseph Holmes.
Yeah.
That's the fight you're talking about.
Who was training in Kansas City at the time.
I can't remember. I know we watched him, though.
Yong Park is minus 155. Duraev is plus 135. You're talking about Park. Duraev just won a split against Cheaty.
Oh, okay.
And I rewatched that fight.
Won?
I rewatched it, and I don't think Cheaty won.
Really?
I mean, it was really close.
So we were just in the heat of the moment, really pissed that he lost? Okay.
Cheaty hurt him a couple times.
He did.
He threw probably 30 punches. Or like 30 strikes the whole fight. Duraev, I think that fight obviously
my phone's not working.
didn't make Duraev striking look super incredible, but I actually think he's a better striker than you would think based off that fight. Now, Park is like one of the most durable guys I've ever seen.
He's a machine.
Yeah, he gets hit
tough as shit,
really hard, and doesn't care. Park's good grappler, but obviously Duraev is at least a good wrestler. So I don't know how much of a factor that's going to be. And again, minus 155 for Park, like it's dog or pass for me. Duraev plus 135. I'm going to pick Duraev to win because I think he's actually much more technical on the feet. And maybe he can threaten the takedown and get him thinking about that a lot. But I don't think it's going to be a finish if Duraev wins. Or if Park wins. I think it's probably going to decision. Could be close. Chad, what do you think?
I think I might. I don't know. Something's telling me to go with Park.
I kind of like the Turtle, too.
Yeah, something's going to. I don't know. I don't know if it's just because he's tough as shit.
He is.
He just keeps coming.
Yeah, he's been. I looked earlier. I think he's been knocked out one time, but it was by. Who was it? It was somebody good. Yeah, G-Rod and Gregory Rodriguez.
So he beat Eric, Joseph Holmes. His most recent fight.
He beat Marc-Andre Barrios back in the day. Yeah, and he's not. It's funny because everybody he fights looks like just so much like in so much better shape. Than him, because he's fighting.
That's
like,
a good picture of him right there. He don't really look like that anymore, does he?
No, he's a little bigger, but like that guy looks like a 55er.
Right.
In that picture, and he's fighting at 85.
Yeah.
So
let's go Iron Turtle.
I'm gonna go Duraev probably on the money line if I have to bet.
Turtle for me.
I guess if you could go if you're on the Duraev side, you could look Duraev by decision. That might be actually an all right bet, or probably Iron Turtle by decision if you like that.
Honestly, yeah.
All right, main event: Mayra Bueno Silva versus Holly Holm. Let's see, Holly Holm, 15-6. Obviously, everyone knows her stupid nickname. Preacher's daughter. Obviously fighting out of Albuquerque. She's 41 years old.
Almost 42.
Yeah.
She'll be 42 in 4 months.
Still doing the damn thing.
Mayra Bueno Silva, Shitada. 10-2-1. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, 31 years old.
Shoot the box.
5'6". Yeah, shoot the box.
Go to her record real quick for me.
Mayra?
Yeah.
Knee bar against Lena Landsberg, arm bar against Stephanie Egger. The Egger one was super weird because Egger, like, no camera caught her tapping. Because it was, like, behind her back, behind Mayra's back, and, like, between her back and the fence. It was, like, right in between there.
Was it verbal?
And no. But Mayra just let go, and Egger, like, didn't argue it.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
And then,
so she let go because she felt the tap.
Yeah. And even, I think it was Tyone was the ref. He didn't even, he was like.
How nice of her, because she could have just.
Yeah.
She could have just kept cranking on that.
The ref didn't stop it.
The cameras didn't catch it. The commentators didn't see it. And then literally went around and asked the judges if any of them, like, saw the tap. And one guy who was sitting on, like, that side of the cage said he saw her behind her back tapping.
Well, that's pretty wild that she didn't argue it, because she probably could have. That'd be a shitty thing to do. But
she didn't say, like, no, I tapped, but she was just kind of like very like blank stare, like didn't
like she was contemplating whether or not she wanted to.
Like if she actually did,
because that'd have been shitty if she's like I didn't tap and then like video later on came on or something.
Yeah. So 4 straight wins.
Yeah.
3 submissions.
She's a good grappler, but
can she get Holly down?
No, I don't think so. I mean, Mayra's an okay striker, but she's very flat-footed, like Muay Thai, just feet planted. I think Holly's going to run around her.
I think so too. Holly is really mobile and is
even as old as she is, she can move.
She's good at keeping it at her range where she wants it.
And she's not bad on the ground either. Like I think she can wrestle with Mayra.
I know this was 1,000 years ago, but Ronda Rousey couldn't take her down.
Head and arm throw, you know.
She's probably like 10 years older than that now.
Yeah. And I mean the odds are kind of indicative of what we think. -162 Holly, +142 Mayra. I mean,
Holly did lose to Miesha Tate.
That was kind of
fluky.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like 9 times out of 10 type thing. And that was like in a weird scramble. And I just don't know. I think Holly's going to be on her bike the whole time.
I think so too.
She's going to know that Mayra likes to plant her feet. Now this is in the Apex. So it'll be a smaller cage, I think.
Which is
doesn't help Holly.
Doesn't help her. But I'm
still giving it to the Preacher.
What's the odds on this?
-162 Holly, +142 Mayra.
I would not put anything on Mayra.
But yeah, Holly's won fights by wrestling.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, yeah. I mean, you could probably the odds again by Holly by decision. It's probably not going to be good.
No.
Good odds. It's not going to be pretty, but
would you go Holly by some sort of finish? It'd be a 5-rounder.
Yeah. Maybe she finds a head kick or something. But I mean, the odds will be really good for that.
Right.
I'm sure.
Right.
It'll be probably +200 plus.
I don't know if you're feeling froggy, you might throw something down on that finish.
Maybe.
I don't know.
If it was anyone other than Holly, I wouldn't be saying that. Because she throws a lot of high kicks.
Yeah. And she's good at setting them up.
Right.
She doesn't necessarily spam them, but she's good at putting them up there when she needs to. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably staying away from the main event there, but just because it's fairly wide odds and I think we're all on the same side.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm definitely the preacher's daughter all day on this one.
Yeah.
And as
much as I don't want to pick her.
Yeah, I shit on her a lot, but I'll pick her on this one.
Yeah, you guys are crazy.
Super not as attractive as you
Shut
think.
up.
Yeah.
You guys are up your own asses with that.
Well, that's it for. Unless you guys got something else, that's it for the first preview show.
I think it'll be a good one. I mean, it's obviously, like we said, it's not the most exhilarating card we've seen by far. But
I think
not a whole lot of star power.
No, but I mean,
but if you're a fight fan, you see you got some newcomers like that. Sadykhov.
I'm excited for T-Rex.
Yeah.
And,
that fight,
and my Prado. I want to see that Prado fight bad.
The Sadykhov McKinney fight, I'm stoked for. I mean, you also got Austin Lingo, who is the guy that Nate the Train knocked out and was like, "You seen his bicep?
Look at his bicep."
But Lingo, I mean, he's kind of like kill or be killed, but that one's cool. Yeah. Evan Elder, he's on here. Tyson Nam knocks the shit out of everybody. Ashley Evans Smith's coming back after, remember her? Rebel Girl.
Back. OnlyFans is dipping for her.
Is she on there?
Yep, she's on there.
You seen it? You
know
what we're talking about, Dylan?
I might have seen her.
Let me see.
We actually watched her in Kansas City.
Also, back to the girls
card.
real quick. One of them beat Aspen Ladd in a 5-round decision. Who?
Norma.
Norma did.
Yep.
Which I thought was pretty impressive.
That is.
Even more so, go Norma.
But, yeah. Oof. I like Norma.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but she hasn't. Ashley Evans Smith is who we're talking about. Her last loss was Norma Dumont in 2020.
Holy shit.
And she hasn't fought since, and she's jumping back in there against Eileen Perez. I already bet Eileen Perez at plus 138, I think.
She's the...
Or minus 138. Not plus.
Okay. I was going to say she's the dog after
but,
Ashley's taking a 3-year break.
Yeah, no. She was... I got her, I think, minus 138, and she's up to minus 150, so people are kind of on her, too. But, yeah, I think there'll be a bunch of finishes probably on this card because everyone is trying to hang around in the UFC. They're not... They're trying
That's how it goes.
They're trying to make moves. They're not trying to just maintain. So
the cards you don't know a lot of the names. Everyone gets killed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's always usually a bunch of bangers.
And then you pay $145 for a pay-per-view with all the names, and it's all fucking one-sided decisions.
Leon versus Kamaru Usman. 6-point takes and a bunch of wrestling. Anyways, thanks for watching. We're going to plan on doing at least the main cards of most UFC events.
I like that.
Let us know in the comments if you want to hear about other fights, prelims, whatever it is.
Definitely.
Like and subscribe at HOR Podcast on Instagram, at Hungover Right on TikTok. Thanks for watching. And YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Peace.